Good morning. My name is Hannah and I am a senior fitness instructor with Stonebridge Community Services. Welcome to Strength and Balance. Today we have a 40 or so minute workout. Full body. We're working all the major muscle groups today and using some weights while we do so. We're going to be using the timer. So we're working for 30 seconds each time. You can move at your own pace. The nice thing about using the timer is that we are not trying to get to a certain number of repetitions. We're just doing what feels good for us. So taking breaks whenever you need to. There will be breaks in between each exercise and breaks in between each 30-second set. So don't worry, lots of time for drinking water. So make sure you have your water handy. I probably need to fill this up. I'll do that whilst we go. I said about your weights, whatever size feels great today is the right one for you. Please make sure that you have the space to move around. And also we want to make sure that we have some support furniture for later on in the class when we're working on our balance. So I use the wall, you could use the chair. Back of this chair is not very sturdy. So maybe this one wouldn't be a great choice, but a sturdy chair, sofa, kitchen table, island, whatever it might be, something to place your hand on to keep you secure and safe. All right, let's come up to feet and we will warm up. We will get right to it. We're going to stand up nice and tall and we're going to march on the spot. Lifting those feet up high and letting those arms move forwards and backwards. Let's take a nice deep breath, a big inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Good, deep breath in. And out. Reach those hands up. Slowly lower down. Good, let's pull those shoulders up towards our ears. Relax them down. Lift those shoulders and lower. Pull those shoulders up and down. Lift and lower. Good. Let's roll our shoulders. Nice big circles. Good. And let's roll those shoulders forwards. Good. We can take those arms out to the side. Make some little circles here. Back in the other direction. Good. Let's make these circles bigger. Reach those hands forwards, like we're swimming. Good. Nice big circles. And let's go in the other direction. Big circles backwards. Good, relax those arms. We're going to tap our toes forwards. We're going to tap those toes to the sides. Let's tap those heels forwards now. Then tap those heels to the sides. Good, let's bring those feet together. Let's tap our toes. We're going to wiggle our fingers. We're going to tap our heels, then tap our fingers to our Good, let's tap our toes, both feet at the same time. So try and keep the heels on the ground. And let's circle our wrists as we do that. Good, back in the other direction. Good, let's tap our heels. Circle those wrists again. Let's open and close those hands. Great, let's take one foot, tap your toe and your heel. Toe and heel. And we can move our arms at the same time. Toe and heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and heel. Good. Few more. And let's switch to the other side. Tap your toe and your heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and heel. Good. Let's stand with those feet hip width apart. I want to circle my hips. Nice big circles. Back in the other direction. Excellent. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And out. Wonderful. All right, we are going to begin. Going to hold one weight to begin with. And we're going to do a squat with like a split stance. So that means our feet not perfectly in line. Let me just move them that forward. So 1 foot forward. If I turn to the side, it's going to look like this. And we're going to squat like this. Keeping that back heel on the floor is going to be a little bit challenging. And if it's really challenging, you can bring your feet together. If you look at, it's hard to see from my feet, but my toes on my back foot are in line with my ankle on my front foot. And that's probably far enough. We're going to repeat this 3 times. So let's start with the right foot forwards. The second round, we'll do the left foot forwards. And the third round, we might just keep our feet in line. I'm just going to start the timer. Oops. All right, here we go. Standing up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale to stand up. Definitely more challenging to have the split stance with our feet. We want to think about keeping that chest nice and tall and the weight in our heels. Good, just about 5 more seconds. Good, and we'll take 10 seconds here. Let's switch our feet around. So my left foot's forward, my right foot is back, my toes are in line with my ankle. So it's not a big difference in foot position. Good. And let's go. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as we stand up. Good, chest is tall. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Good, 10 seconds here. This last round, we're just going to stand with our feet in line. Regular feet for this one. Hip width apart, knees nice and soft to begin. Here we go. 30 seconds of this nice easy squat. Inhale as we lower down. Exhale as we stand. Good, a couple more. Excellent, 45 seconds. Put that weight down. Good. Second exercise, we're going to switch to the upper body. 2 weights, a weight in each hand. I'm going to hold them here at my shoulders. I'm going to push one hand at a time, straight up to the ceiling. And then lower down. I'm going to alternate from one hand to the other. So let's stand up nice and tall. We have 10 seconds left of this rest. Knees are soft. Let's pick those weights up. We're going to hold them here at our shoulders. One hand at a time. Push up to the ceiling. Nice exhale. And then inhale, lower down. Good. Great. 10 seconds rest. Lower those weights down for a moment. Good. And we're going to repeat that 2 more times. Great. Pick these weights up, one hand at a time. Breathing out as you push that hand up. And then breathing in as you slowly lower down. Good. Excellent. Nice and slowly. 10 seconds. Great. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Good. Here we go. 30 seconds. Really think about lowering slowly. Good. 10 seconds left. It's okay if it feels difficult. Almost at the rest. Good. Weights down. All right. 45 seconds here. I think it's more core specific now. Again, we want both weights. So one in each hand. My feet are hip width. I'm lowering one hand and then the other. Imagine you're putting these weights down into like a low pocket. Now we're just going to move slowly. Keep our chest nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Feet should be hip width. Knees nice and soft. Let's get ready here. Our weights are at our side and a nice light grip. And we'll lower in one hand and then the other. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you stand up. Good, nice deep breaths. Excellent. 10 seconds left. Good, 30 seconds. Breathing out as you lower, breathing in as you lower down. We want nice smooth movements. I'm just going as far as you comfortably can here. Good, 10 seconds. We'll do this one more time. Remember to keep breathing. We're halfway through. Excellent. Pop those weights down. Time for a rest. I just need to fill my water. body again this time. I'm going to do some heel raises. So we want one weight. I'm going to do a single leg heel raise. If this feels like too intense on the cards for you, you can put both weights down, put the weights down and do it single leg with one weight. Oh, no weight, sorry, or you can do both feet at the same time. So I'm going to hold my weight in my left hand and I'm going to heel raise on my right. I might want something for balance support here. I'm trying to be low on the way, on the way down. Pushing up onto that one toe, slowly lowering that heel. Quite a bit more intense to be on the one leg, and definitely if you add the weight. So just be careful here. If it feels like it's too much, pop the weights down or go back to both feet at the same time. 10 seconds, so I'm going to switch the weight to my right hand, and I'm going to work on my left leg. I have a chair just out of sight here. Needs to be a little bit closer. Good. You just need that chair for a little bit of stability here. I want to be slow on the way down, and that could be hard if you're really thinking about your balance. 5 more seconds. Good. 10 seconds here, and I'm going to hold my weight at the ends. I'm going to do both feet at the same time. So chest tall, we're breathing out as you come up onto tiptoes. Breathing in as we slowly lower down. Good. Excellent. 5 more seconds. Good. You can put the weight down. We need one weight for the next exercise. This one's kind of a combination of core and upper body. It's called a wood chop. My feet are hip width apart and my knees are soft, holding the weight at the ends. I'm going to hinge at the hip to begin with and bring that weight down towards my right ankle. Not at the ankle, it doesn't have to be that far. We want to have a nice flat back. We're going to lift the weight, come across your body and lift towards the left. You see how I lift up through my right heel too. So here we go, 30 seconds. Down towards your right ankle. Lift above your left shoulder. And slowly on the way down. My knees are soft all the time. I'm inhaling as I lower down and I'm breathing out as I lift the weight up. So moving nice and slowly. Good. There's a nice rotation in this movement. Good. Excellent. 10 seconds. We're going to switch to the other side. So we start on the left and reach up towards the right. When you are ready, knees, let's reach up and slowly left. Good. It really looks like something you would do. Picking up something heavy off the floor, reaching it up above your head, maybe to put something on a shelf. Good. 10 seconds. It's nice to practice those daily life activities. All right, I'm going to start. I'm going to alternate from side to side for that last round. So start at the right, reaching up, and then let's come down. Good. And again. Good. Excellent. Knees are soft. Breathing out as you lift up. Good. 45 seconds. Hold that weight down. Good. Good. We're at the wall for the next one here. For specific again. So standing against the wall with my arms out in front of me. So hands about shoulder height. I'm going to take a step away so my feet are further away from the wall than my head. And I'm going to look at that spot in between my hands. I'm going to drive my knees up nice and high towards my chest. So let's begin. Let's get that position. Head closer than your feet. Drive those knees up. Breathing out as you march those knees. Think about a nice straight line from your tailbone to the top of your head. Nice deep breaths. Good. 10 seconds, excellent. Good. And let's go again here. Good. Breathing deeply. Drive your knees up nice and high. Keep breathing. 5 more seconds. All right. And we'll do one more round. Hands, shoulder height. Step those feet away. Think about pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Good. Nice deep breaths. Then we can pause. That's tiring. Grab a drink. We have 2 more exercises left. We're going to hold 2 weights. Of course, 1 in each hand. And I'm going to do a lunge and a bicep curl all at once. I'm going to stand up tall. I'm going to step forward into that lunge and then curl up those weights. 1 hand at a time or both hands at the same time if you can. We're going to move slowly because this is an exercise in balance. Stand up nice and tall. Slowly on the way down, curl those weights. You can come all the way down to that lunge and then do the bicep curl. Or if you can, and you can maintain balance, you can curl and lunge at the same time. I'm moving pretty slowly. I'm inhaling as I come down. Exhaling as I stand up. Good. Well, let's do 2 more rounds of that. Thinking about the depth of that lunge here, there is no right and wrong. Some of you may be more confident with those knee bends than others. So a small knee bend is fine. And a bigger knee bend is also good if that feels great. Our knees like to bend, but I understand if you're wary or if you know that your knees might suffer. Good. 2 seconds. These weights are getting real heavy. 1 more round, just 30 seconds, and we can do anything for only 30 seconds. Let's go ahead. Excellent. Weights down. That was tiring. Grab the drink. One more exercise to do. This time some upper body. Just the one weight today, 4 foot for now. I'm gonna lift that weight right up above your head, straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to slowly lower that weight behind my back. So my elbows bend, I lower that weight behind my head. Exhale and lift that weight right up. So you can't see all of the weight. You have the space here. So inhale, lower down. Exhale, right back up to the ceiling. We want to be nice and slow. Really thinking about that breath. We're standing up tall. Thinking about those core muscles too. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Okay, 10 seconds. Lower those hands for a moment. We'll do this twice more. Good. Right up to the ceiling. Inhale, lower down. Exhale up. Good. Nice deep breaths. Slide. Bothering me. Makes this challenging. Good. 10 seconds. I won't lie, I'm going to find this last 30 seconds a little challenging, but we can do it. Weight up to the ceiling. Bend at the elbows, lower those hands down. Straight up to the ceiling. Take your time. We're not counting repetitions, but we don't want to give up before the end of the 30 seconds. Even if we want to, we're halfway through, more than halfway through now. 5 more seconds. Good. Excellent. Very good. That is the end of the strength part of this class. Whew. That's a warm one. All right, very good. I'm going to grab a drink and then we're going to work on our balance. All right, time to work on balance. Let's make sure we're close to some support furniture for safety and stability. We're going to start with our feet really close to each other. Make sure your feet are nice and relaxed. Toes will spread out. And then knees nice and soft. We're standing up tall. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's roll those feet forwards and backwards. So we're just shifting our weight. We're keeping all of our feet on the floor. Rolling forwards and backwards. Good, let's roll those feet from side to side. Keeping all of your feet on the floor, but we're shifting our weight from one side to the other. Good, relax those feet here. Standing up nice and tall, if you feel confident doing it, let's close our eyes. And see how that affects your balance. Make sure you are within an arm's reach of your support furniture. And how does that feel to try and balance? Can you take away that vision? Good, let's open up. We'll keep our eyes open for the rest of the class. We're going to stand with a space between our feet, and we're going to shift our weight onto the front foot and then the back. Standing up nice and tall. I'm lifting through my heel and through my toes as I come back. But keeping most of your feet on the floor. Good. As I shift forward, I'm going to push one hand forwards. And then same the other way with that other hand. So I'm reaching. Imagine you are reaching for something. There's something on a shelf in front of me, but there's a bunch of stuff on the floor and I can't get to the shelf, so I have to reach. What I should probably do is clear up the stuff, but I don't have time. Good. One more. Excellent. Relax those arms and let's lift our feet. We're stepping from one foot to the other. We want to pause a little bit on each foot. Good. As you come onto the back foot now, let's hold. Lift that front foot, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto the front foot, raise the back foot. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to switch our feet around. Same thing here. Keep your feet on the floor to begin with, shifting that weight forwards and backwards. Good. Let's push both hands. So we're reaching with both hands as we come forwards. Good. Let's relax those arms and step our feet, lifting up one foot and then the other. Good. Onto the front foot, let's raise the back and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto the back foot, raise the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Good. What's next? We're going to stand on one leg a little bit here. So make sure you're close to your support furniture. I'm going to stand on my right foot and I'm going to raise my left. I want my knee in front of me. So my right foot's nice and relaxed. My knee is soft. I'm going to take this knee, this left knee, and I'm going to make some circles. We can go in each direction. The bigger the circle, the trickier that will be. Good, excellent. And let's place that foot on the floor, switch to the other side. Standing on that left foot, foot relaxed, knee soft, and let's reach the right. Lift from the right knee. I'm going to circle this knee. Let's move in the other direction. Good, and place that foot on the floor. Wonderful, very good. We're going to practice taking a big and unexpected step forwards. You're in a crowded place. Someone is pushed in to the back of you, and you have to take a step. And then you have to push yourself back to 2 feet to be balanced again. So we're going to practice. We're going to alternate from one foot to the other. Bend your knees as you land on that one foot a lot if you like bending your knees, or just a little bit if that doesn't feel so great. Keep that chest tall. Pause when you're on that with that 1 foot forward, and then push yourself back up to 2 feet. And we'll make a big step if we feel confident in our balance, or just a smaller step if you don't feel so confident. Stepping forwards, landing on that 1 foot. Oh, I was a little wobbly. And then push yourself back up to stand. Alternating from 1 foot to the other. Big step or small. Big knee bends or just a little knee bend. Good. Let's try out to hold our breath too. That's total. Good, and we'll do a couple more here. Excellent, and back to 2 feet, very good. Let's reach our arms up like a Y shape. I'm going to stand on my right foot and lift the left. I'm going to hold here, and I'm going to circle this ankle. Back in the other direction too. Great, and let's switch onto the left foot. Raise the right, and let's circle this ankle. Back in the other direction. One. And relax our feet. Excellent. Good. One more to do here. We're going to reach our arms out. We're going to side step our feet. We can start like this. And then we're going to lift one knee and hold and step, step, step. Good. Pausing for a little bit on each foot. Couple more. Excellent. The last one. Good. And relax. Excellent, friends. Excellent, excellent. Let's have a stretch. We're going to bring our arm across our body and hold here. Nice big stretch through your upper arm, through your shoulder. Good. Let's switch to the other side. Arm across your body and hold here. Good. Relax that arm. Let's take one hand forward. I'm going to hold those fingertips and just pull back gently here. Good. Let's switch to the other side. Reach forward. Hold those fingers. Pull back. Good. And relax that arm. Very good. Let's have a seat. We're going to sit forward in our chair, stretch one leg forwards, heel on the floor, toe to the ceiling, and let's hinge forward at the hip. Good, let's switch to the other side. Stretch that one leg forward, heel on the floor, toe to the ceiling, and hinge forwards. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your leg. Good, let's sit up. We're going to take our right hand to our left knee and look back over that left shoulder. Good, center again, left hand to right knee, back over that right shoulder. Good, and back to center. Let's come up to feet. We're going to reach behind us, reach for the back of the room. Take a deep breath in. And let's exhale, wrap those arms around us. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Pat on the back. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for joining the class today. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you perhaps on Friday.